Hi, everybody. This is Kristine with AAC Family Fun, and I'd like to give a brief tutorial on how to go about making your coreboard yard sign. Now, here's a picture of ours. Basically, I have taken an image of the Saltillo core board that is based on the WordPower 60 Basic, but it has 96 locations. And this is the one without categories. So if you download that one, you will have empty spaces up here that you can put in, your family members or some additional buttons that you would like to have handy. And, and then just resave that image. So this is the core board that we use, very multi-purpose, when we are out and about and we want a low-tech option. The back side of my two-sided yard sign also has some additional screenshots. Now, people were asking me how I did this. You can grab these screenshots in one of two ways. Basically, I created JPEGs of some of her additional pages from her high-tech device. So you see we've got a bit of a sports or a game page here, and a nature page, or this one I think I created with some nature buttons and some things that were specific to our backyard. I definitely included the keyboard page as well so that she could spell out anything that was missing that she needed, and some basic descriptions. Some other ones you might want to include is maybe a social interaction page, maybe some more verbs, some action pages, stuff like that. But basically these pages I got by taking a screenshot on my computer of either the chat editor, because that's what I use on my PC when I am doing her buttons, or you could additionally, if your student or child uses their AAC on an iPad, you could just take a screenshot of those pages while it's pulled up on the iPad by hitting the home button and the power button at the same time, and that takes a screenshot and that you can then use, add and paste into different areas so that you can have a low-tech option picture of that page. So people were asking me, how do I create this image so I can use it on the yard sign? I did it in scrapbooking software, but I'm going to show you how you can do it in PowerPoint, since that software is more readily available to most people, especially educators and therapists. Okay, so before I did this, like I said, I wanted to get some screenshots so I could show you how to do it. So I basically just took some screenshots, or actually, no, I downloaded these. These are my actual images I use when we are, I think this is part of her kickboard. This is on the AAC Family Fun page. You can download this in the photos if you want to use that for your outside stuff. You're welcome to do that. That way I have a bit of colors and numbers and stuff like that. These are ones that I just kind of pieced together of extra buttons I wanted to have handy when we were out and about, maybe using low tech. All right, this is, you can download this from the Saltillo website. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But as I mentioned, this is their core board without categories. So you notice you have some white spaces up here that you could then put in some things before you send it to be print. So you could just, if you have some buttons, maybe your family page that you want to take a screenshot of, and then just crop those and slide those into those slots and then resave that image. You can do that in PowerPoint or in other, if you're used to using Photoshop and stuff like that, you can do that there too. Okay, so let's jump into this. As I said, let me show you the website for Office Depot is where I actually ordered ours. Okay, let me go to that in a second here. And actually right now today I'm looking that if you do this, you can get a coupon actually for 25% off the signage. When I went back in my emails, I saw that the last sign that we made ended up being about $20 or $21 for a two-sided sign. And our sign that we use in the yard that I showed you a picture of happens to be the 18 by 24. I see they also have 24 by 36 available if you wanted to go that big. So you can go ahead and do that. Again, since they're made to be yard signs, they are weather resistant. They can Rain is not going to damage them and stuff. We bring ours outside when we're playing outside, and bring them stored in the garage when we're not outside playing, just to keep it from fading. But if we forget, it's not going to damage the sign. So basically what you need to do is you need to create your JPEGs that can be uploaded into a design your own sign at Office Depot. You could probably do this at Staples or most office stores will have this option available if they have printing services available. So let's go then to PowerPoint. Okay, so I have my PowerPoint open here. And one thing you'll want to do is you'll want to make sure that you kind of keep the dimensions of your sign in mind when you're creating your sides for your sign. So for instance, if you are making the 18 by 24, then you'll go to the design page here and go to slide size and hit custom slide size. And then you can just tell it, okay, we want it to be 24 inches wide and 18 inches tall. Hit okay. I'm not sure. Well, we want it to fit inside. We don't want to cut off buttons, so I'll just do that. Okay. And I'm going to get rid of any text fields I have here because I'm going to be adding some images. Excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to insert a picture, and I believe I have saved some here. Oh, I forgot to show you how to get this, but I'll show you that at the end, I guess. So here is the basic core board. All right. So I would definitely put the base for us, like you saw, I put a basic core board filling one side, so it's very, very visible. But then on the other side, I made it a bit smaller and included some additional things. So I might do that, pull it up large like this, and then maybe take this opportunity to add some extra buttons. If you don't know how to do that, here's one way you could do it. I could just insert another slide. Let me see here. I'm going to go to a different one. Let's see. Hello. Where are they? Here we are. I should have taken a screenshot of one with the pictures. Well, I'll just grab one of these, insert this. All right, so say I wanted to add flower on here, or again, if you had your family pictures, your family buttons, that would be one way to go. Just click on this, then hit your right mouse button. Now, there you go, right mouse button, and you'll hit crop, and then you can just shrink this down to whatever button you want to isolate. So say we want flower. Or again, like if you're adding people, like you're from your people page, you could do that. Like we've added neighbor and friend and stuff to our family's core board. Okay, so we've got flower here, all done. Then I'm just going to click outside of the gray area, and now I've just got flower, and I can move that up into one of my empty spots. And then when I save this page as a JPEG, it'll be all set, and that's just now included in our core board. So you can do that to add, you know, the people in your family or friend, neighbor, that type of thing. That's what we chose to use that for. Okay, so this is for the core board side. Here I can make a new slide. Layout, I'll just make it blank instead of deleting. And I'm gonna, actually, you know what, I'm gonna copy this. I just clicked on this, hit Control C. Now I'm going to shrink this guy down. And I want to add, say, a keyboard page and some other things. Move this out of here. Let's see, insert, export, insert, shrink that down. Insert. Add more actions. Social page. And insert. Definitely, I'd like to include the keyboard page. Okay, now to make for a bit more space, you can crop these when you're adjusting things so that you can crop out that message bar, because that's just unused space for this purpose. So I will crop. Again, I'm right-clicking on that, hitting crop, and then just going to shrink that down to just include the buttons. Click out here. Crop. Oops, don't want to do that. Hold on. Back here. Crop. Right click, crop. Click outside. Right click, crop. Chop off the top. Click outside. Okay, did this one get cropped? Nope. Right click, crop. Click outside. Okay, so now I'm just going to shrink these up so they can fit. All right. Okay. And if I wanted to do more to fill up that space, I could probably put one or two more in there. But okay, so once you've got this designed how you wanted it to include all the potential extra words you might want to have handy, then you'll want to do File, Save As. This PC, I'm just going to put it in my downloads for now. And I want to save it as a JPEG. Very important. Okay, so I'm going to put yard sign side 2. And you want to do just that one slide. Okay, if I want to save this side, File, Save As. Put it back in downloads there too. Go to JPEG and yard sign side 1. Again, just this one slide. Okay, so you have saved both sides. I'm gonna exit out of PowerPoint. And then if you wanted to go to Office Depot and make a sign, let's see, click on this. Share here. All right, so let's make a sign. So we find yard signs, click on that. Custom yard signs. Customize. So I made this one for 24 by 18, so I'm just going to continue. Upload your own design. My device. Here you go. Put that in downloads. Under yard sign. Side one. Open. There you go, and it should fit pretty nicely because we designed it to be those dimensions. And then for the back, hit my device again. All right, it was yard sign side 2. There you go. Might want to adjust a little bit. Maybe be careful when you're designing not to put things too close to the edges just to be on the safe side. But so it says $40 here. I probably bought it on sale. Like I said, right now they have that 25% off coupon. But if I wanted to go and print that, I could just go to print options or save for later. So you could design it up and save it for later and then just kind of check back. Check if you get an Office Depot ad, you can see when signs are going to be on sale. Sometimes they go 30% or maybe even more, excuse me, off. So there you go. And these might actually be done same day, depending on your area and how busy they are. So you just go from there and then pay, and that's how you do it. So if you are familiar with scrapbooking software and you want to design your pages that way, that's great. That way you have some more control over the resolution and stuff of your images. But if you have access to PowerPoint, you can just do it the way I just showed you and create a JPEG that you can use for a yard sign to be printed out at your local office supply place. So happy crafting and happy modeling. See you next time.